G'day, Pat Callanan here. Look, over the years, camping just seems to have got easier, safer, and also more comfortable. And it's largely thanks to a lot of little gadgets that we tend to take off-road and into the bush. And I'm here to show you one of those that's pretty new onto the market, but I tell you what, it is an absolute top quality bit of kit. And it should be too, because it's designed right here in Australia. This, ladies and gents, is the Doble Solar Camping System. It's made by Doble Outdoors, and allow me just a few minutes to run you through the various features, because this product really does pack a punch. Now, the heart of this system is this 5-watt solar panel up here. It simply sits on the top of your spigot, and this is a really nice piece of engineering. So it's 5 watt, but to keep it lightweight, it's got a PET plastic coating over the top. Now, depending on where the sun is, there's 3 different holes in the back of this unit, and that means that you can point it at the sun wherever it may be. So you've got a 45-degree angle, a 60-degree angle, or a 75-degree angle. Now, you might say, well, what happens if my entire tent is in the shade? As we often try and keep them that way to keep the tent nice and cool. Well, in that case, you've actually got a 3-meter cord that you can attach to the solar panel, and then you can move this to wherever you like. And you can even stack it up and point it at the sun thanks to this nifty little stand. So you might think that that's all you can do with this unit, but not so. What happens if you want to charge up your batteries in these poles while you're driving along? Too easy. Doble have thought of everything. They've got these little tie-down points, so you can simply strap that down to your roof rack, run the cord through the window, and charge her up on the run. Now, that solar panel really is something out of the box. At the moment, it is 6:30 at night. There's pretty heavy cloud cover overhead, and the sun is about to completely go away. So you would not think there'd be a hope in hell that we'll get any charge out of it. But see this little green light blinking here? That tells us that this solar panel is still charging with what you'd think is no sunlight. So pretty damn cool. So what's it actually charging? Well, this is your telescopic pole. So this model here is called the 200T, and the bottom half of it is chock full of lithium iron phosphate batteries. So really super efficient batteries. And what they do is they charge it up so that you can have these wonderful lights in the telescopic pole. Now, this is all extremely high quality. So this is made up of stainless steel. It's all to IP54, so it's water resistant and dust resistant, provided this little cap here is closed, which it's going to be most of the day. Now, the lights really do, as you can see, bang out some serious light. So this one here is 250 lumens, and at that setting, it'll run for about 8 to 10 hours. So you can see just how efficient they are. But if we knock it down one setting, well, we've still got plenty of light. So that's 50 lumens. That will last us for 50 hours. But if you want a little bit of a night light, just in case you want to go out through the night or make the kids feel a little bit safer, you can just knock it down one other level. Now, this brings it down to 10 lumens, so still a reasonable amount of light and a nice spread, but that will last you for 250 hours. Now, another one of the cool features about this Doble system is this USB adapter. So there's a little plug in there, and that draws the power from the batteries in the unit, and you can charge up a whole lot of stuff. So you can charge your average phone in less than 2 hours. You can charge a tablet device like your iPads or your Kindle. And there's another little accessory that I just love, and that is this Doble Outdoors table. Like this entire unit, it is beautifully engineered. You can even put a couple of fancy wine glasses up the back, really cool. You can even hang your rubbish bag off it. It'll actually carry 15 kilograms, and obviously you can also throw your devices on there as well. But that is the key to this whole unit. It is really nifty and just beautifully designed right here in Australia. So that is the 200T, and the T stands for telescopic, obviously because it's off your telescopic tent poles, and it's a fantastic way of lighting the area out the front of your campsite and your tent. But what if you want something that's still got those features but is a little bit more portable? Well, that's when you need this bad boy. This is the 100P. P stands for portable, and it's basically got much the same features as the big guy, but just in a smaller package. So it still charges off that 5-watt solar panel. And you can even daisy chain this one up to the 200T and charge both at the same time. Now the 100P still has those fantastic lithium iron phosphate batteries, but being a small unit, you get much the same life out of it, just a few less lumens. So this one, at full whack, you'll get 125 lumens and they will last you for 8 to 10 hours. Drop it down to 40 lumens, like I've done just there, and then you'll get around about 50 hours life out of it. But if you drop it down to the lowest setting, which is 5 lumens, it'll last for 250 hours or more. But when the sun drops, that's when these lights really do shine, and they really spread a nice white light. They've got plenty of brightness, certainly enough to read a book by, but if you want to save the juice, just knock it down 1 or 2 and they will last for hours. Now the Doble's solar camping system can even be charged via 12 volts. So you just simply plug it in here, stick it into your cigarette or your 12 volt outlet in your vehicle, and you can charge it while you're driving along. So all in all, an extremely versatile unit and one of the best gadgets I've seen all year.